Hey YouTube, this is Trains and Destinations, and today we're going to do a little laptop unboxing. So this laptop is quite special. I've never featured anything from this brand before, so this should be pretty fun. But it is going to be pretty simple. I've actually already used this laptop for a bit, so I'll show off a little bit of the UI, the interface, all that sort of stuff. So let's get started. So this is the box. As you can see from the logo, this is a Razer laptop, and specifically this is a 2019 Razer Blade Stealth that I got secondhand. Now I'm not keeping this laptop, I'm actually selling it. So if you're interested in this laptop, leave a comment and I'll let you know if it's still up for sale or not. But obviously serious buyers only. But anyway, let's go ahead and continue with this video. So this is the box that it comes in. Now it actually comes in a bigger external box, but that honestly was in pretty bad shape, so I got rid of it. So this is the actual box that the laptop itself comes in. You have this sort of nice soft, I mean it is plastic, but it's a very soft plastic. And then on the bottom it is of course your typical Razer green, designed and engineered by Razer in California. So I guess it's only fitting I'm using a gray background too, my gray blanket here on my bed. So anyway, let's go ahead and take off the box. Now when you take off the box, I actually have this soft padded material here, so very nice to see that. And then we are greeted by the laptop itself. So let's go ahead and see if we can pull this laptop out. There we go. And then we're also greeted here by this little booklet, and this booklet will include some little things like a little thank you for choosing Razer. You get your warranty guides, your setup guide. You also get another little guide there, and I believe you also get here a cleaning cloth, so that's quite nice. That's definitely something you're going to need. This is an all black aluminum laptop with a glossy glass display, so you're definitely going to need a microfiber cleaning cloth to keep the fingerprints off of it. And if I can find it in here, you also get some, so these are your stickers. So you can put these on the laptop or wherever. So you got the Razer logo, you got the Razer name itself. Then you got powered by Razer Chroma. That's what they call their backlit keyboard, which I believe the keyboard is individually backlit and has custom RGB and all that stuff. Then you have Razer's logo there for gamers, by gamers. So they use some pretty cool stickers, so that's nice to see. And like I said, all of your documentation and your cleaning cloth. So move that all out of the way and we'll take a look at, well actually first the charger, because the charger comes in a separate box. Now this uses a 65 watt USB Type-C charger. You can see you have a very small brick there in the middle. And then the charging cable itself includes an included strap to put it all together. The cable is also braided. That's a nice touch. And you got your USB cable there. So that's all very nice to see, I gotta say. So go ahead and put the charger away and let's take a look at the laptop. So this thing, I gotta say, is really impressive. So it's all metal. I believe this is made out of one piece of metal, or aluminum I should say. So very nice quality. It feels nice, very solid. You know what you would expect. I mean, this thing is expensive. This particular laptop I believe costs $1,600 because this is basically the maxed out version. I'll give you the specs in a sec. But going over the laptop, it is all black, and then you have your ports. So on the left hand side you have a Thunderbolt 3 port, USB Type A, and a headphone jack. It's on the left side, and on the right side you got another USB Type A. This is USB Type C, and that's about it. So unfortunately no SD card reader, no HDMI, none of that. So this is more or less a laptop you're going to have to use a dongle for those other connections. And then on the bottom here you got a pretty decent cooling solution. Now this laptop does run hot. Having used this laptop, it gets hot pretty quickly and it's pretty much hot all the time. So it's not great in that sense. But anyway, you got here your fans for your intake, and then you got decent exhaust both on the bottom here and behind the hinge. Another thing that helps with cooling is that if you look at the rubber feet, this one is higher up than this one. So this way when you put the laptop on a surface, it's actually raised up slightly. So not only does that help you when it comes to typing, but it does mean that there's more space for that airflow to go through. So pretty clever design there. Now being a premium laptop, you can lift it up with one finger, and this is what you're greeted with. I gotta say this is quite impressive. This is your keyboard right here. It's a very short travel keyboard. It's kind of like the Apple Magic keyboards. Having used this keyboard, it's personally not to my liking, but if you're used to these super short travel keyboards, you'll like it, no problem at all. One thing I'm not a fan of is the fact that the shift key on the right is super tiny because of these big old arrow keys. But apart from that, it's a pretty decent layout. You know, it's not bad. And again, you got programmable RGB and all that stuff. Controls are pretty simple. The touchpad is something that I do really like on this laptop. As you can see, this here is a massive, massive trackpad. It's the size of a MacBook, pretty much MacBook size. The click is very nice and muted. I believe this is a glass top trackpad, so it is just extremely nice to see. This is a very, very, very nice trackpad. So I really like it. So the trackpad's a huge plus. On the side here, you have your speakers. They're not amazing, but they are quite good, I gotta say. And then this is the display. Now, this particular laptop does have the top of the line display, so this is a 4K display. You can get this also in 1080p, either with a 1080p matte or 1080p gloss. This is a 4K, which is only available as a glossy panel, along with touch support. So this is a 4K touchscreen. You can also get a 1080p touch and then 1080p non-touch, in which that one is the matte screen, I believe. And now, personally, I don't like glossy displays because they easily attract fingerprints. Obviously, you can see the reflections. But that being said, it's not too bad because the screen gets very bright. You'll see that as I turn it on here. You can see there's the keyboard lighting up. You can pretty much set this to pretty much any color you want. This also does have Windows Hello facial recognition. So you can see the little camera there trying to show or trying to see my face. And there we go, I'm in. So that's pretty much how I have it set right now. And we will turn on, oops, there we go, focus assist so I won't get all these notifications. And there you go. So this is your backlit keyboard. You can have it set to many colors. I just have it set to this one color. And you can see I can make it brighter or dimmer, you know. You can pretty much change this to any color you want, any pattern you want. You can have breathing effects, really any type of effect that you want. Like I said, the trackpad's nice. It is a Windows Precision trackpad. And then you can see here from the screen, it is extremely reflective. But that being said, it is a nice screen. You know, it is 60 Hertz. Go ahead into our task manager and I'll show off the specs that this has. All right, so this does have the Intel Core i7-8565U. It has 16 gigabytes of RAM. It has a 512 gig SSD, Wi-Fi 5, and it has graphics-wise as both the UHD 620 Intel graphics and NVIDIA MX150 4 gig model of the MX150. So this processor with this graphics card and this screen, this is again the maxed out version. I believe new this costs over $1,600. So yeah, like I said, this is easily the maxed out version. You know, obviously things like web browsing are no problem. It's all lightning fast. Watching YouTube videos on here is you know, nice too. So obviously no issues with that at all. This is on Windows 10. I'm pretty sure this will get Windows 11. I mean, it's pretty much guaranteed to get Windows 11, though I don't think it's available right now. I guess the last thing I'll show off here is the Razer Software. So this is called Synapse. I guess that's what you call it. And this is Razer's all-in-one system where you can pretty much change everything. So you have a game mode, and if you have that on, you can disable the Windows key and whatnot. You got different profiles. Like I say, you can change the lighting on the keyboard. So I have it white. If you want it, say green, it'll change the color over to green like that. I'll go back to white. And then, like I said, you can change it also to, I don't know, breathing effects. So again, you can all customize it through here. So you can see the keyboard's going on and off because I have it on breathing. So there's a lot of different, settings to the keyboard, and you can pretty much make it however you want. So I personally keep it on static, basically the bog standard mode. You can also show or see how long you want the keyboard backlight on. And then when it comes to performance, you got balance, low power, and creator. You can change the hertz of the screen to either 60 or 40 hertz. And there's just a lot here. There's a lot that you can customize with this particular laptop. So it also has a 53 watt hour battery. Now, battery life on this is not great. I've gotten maybe 5.5 hours, and that's because of the 4K screen and the fact this particular one is 2 years old. But, overall, it's an impressive laptop. I don't think it's necessarily for me, but, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. And so, overall, thank you for seeing my unboxing of the Razer Blade Stealth 2019.